Hello everyone. This is your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys a thought video and or slash rant video, whatever how however my tone changes. I guess that's what it'll be. But anyway, so y'all read the title. Y'all already know what I'm about to start talking about. So it has been a continuous argument as of lately, at least for the last 2 weeks, about whether a game needs MP as multiplayer, for some of y'all that don't know, to be a good game, or to be considered at all by gamers. So I wanted to give my opinion and my thoughts and stuff on this, because I've seen a few other people and many who made videos, and that I'm subscribed to, make videos, and some say yeah, it needs multiplayer to be good, and some say no, it doesn't need it. I'm just fine with the SP experience as long as it has a good story, good characters and narrative, blah blah blah. And so basically, I agree with the as long as it has a good story, good characters, narrative, and all that other stuff, then the game automatically has me hooked. I don't need MP for me to replay the game over and over and over again, and for me to consider it, this consider it, see if it has any like replay value left to it. I don't need like MP for me to have that thought, which is kind of saddening on how a lot of gamers think today on that. Like, some people are literally just like I don't know, man. If you got it like that, cool, but I just don't get how some people can go out and spend 60 bucks, $60 on a game, and then play it one time, and then boom, they're done. Like, this is why I think like Xbox points, and what is it called? Is it Xbox points? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't own Xbox yet. And then there's the PlayStation trophies. This is why I think adding those to the systems was a very bad idea, because now people nowadays, they just do it to collect all the trophies, and after they've collected all the trophies or points or whatever, they just throw the game to the side and never play it again, or they just sell it, which to me just like, I don't know, it kills the whole vibe for me. Like, me personally, I don't personally go for trophies or anything like that. I just play the game to play the game, because I've been gaming for a very long time, and I'm all about, getting all my stuff like that. So, I'm not just like one of them type of people that plays the game one time but then tosses it to the side or sell it. I don't sell a lot of shit, y'all, to be honest, especially game related. I literally only remember selling one game in my entire life, and that was I believe it was Golden Axe for the PlayStation 3, because it was so bad, and it wasn't no point in me keeping it, if I wasn't gonna play it. But I don't know. Again, personally for me, I don't need like SP, for a game to be considered good, or for it to have replay value. So I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous how damn, where the fuck am I going with this point? I had it on the tip of my tongue, and I'm just like, ugh, just repeating shit. Let me see. Yeah, I'm one of those gamers that, don't mind if a game has MP or not, because, one of the biggest franchises that's about to drop in, like, literally a month, literally 2 months, and it comes out November, is about to come out, and it's a complete, SP experience, a single player, and, you play through that game alone and stuff like that, and basically games like that prove that you don't need, like, an attached MP player MP mode to be good. Like, it makes it even crazier though when people complain about the game doesn't have MP, so it's not going to be good, and blah blah blah, it's not going to have any replay value. But sometimes the reason, a lot of developers, they say they remove these features sometimes is because one, because it wasn't like played as much, or two, it didn't work out, or three, go back to number one. Like, let me use Saints Row series as an example, because when they took that mode out, a lot of people lost their shit. You know, I was still a part of the Saints Row forums, and I was reading all the anger, and you know, people were upset, people were pissed off that they took it out. And obviously, you know, you had the people against it, and you had the people defending it. Obviously, I was one of those people that was defending it, because Volition themselves came out and said, you know, although you did see people on YouTube uploading videos of it, you did see people playing it, it wasn't a feature that was used that much. And they said more so, co-op was something that was used more than, you know, the actual MP that was in Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2. Just the reason why they didn't put it in Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4, and they just kept it as a co-op game because not many people, you know, played it. So like, to me, it's like, why keep a feature in a game and waste resources and stuff if, you know, it's not going to be used? Like, it's not going to be used, or it's not going to be used as much. Like the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation with the whole backwards compatibility, like when Microsoft did it, everybody was looking at Sony like, Sony, y'all need this to keep up and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. And then Sony, you know, came out with a statement saying the reason why they didn't, you know, well, obviously, one, because the PS4 and PS3's architect is totally different, so it wouldn't work in that sense, I guess. But another reason was because they said it wasn't like a feature that was used that much. So like, again, like, there may have been a small percentage of people using that feature, but it doesn't mean like a majority of people was using it. So like, what's the point of including a feature that not many people used or used, period? And it was just there. Like, this is why I don't see the point in, like, you know, certain apps or features being added to a console, because I don't even use half that shit half the freaking time. I really don't, y'all. I really don't. I just literally have my console just there. Maybe I'll play some music or something. Ooh, excuse me. I'll play some music or something, or occasionally go on YouTube or whatever. But other than that, they're not like heavily used features. You know, I wouldn't care if the console had it or not, because, you know, I just turn my console on and I turn it on the game. So yeah, I mean, not every game needs multiplayer to be good. You know, every game doesn't need multiplayer to be considered good. It doesn't need multiplayer to be considered, period. And it doesn't need, like, especially when if you want to like have a game with good story, good narrative, good characters, and blah blah blah, you know, sometimes that could be pretty difficult for the developers to do and focus on, because they, you know, have to attach an MP player on it just to appease the people, which is pretty freaking annoying, because again, I like good story, I like good characters, etc. So if I don't have that, then you know, you're not grabbing me, bro. You're really not. I'm just gonna be like, So just like, I was that minority that liked the Order 1886. Some people said it had a bad story, but I liked it in a sense. But so yeah, that's basically like my whole thoughts on this situation. You know, again, I seen a few people, you know, make tweets about it on Twitter. I seen people make videos about it that I'm subscribed to, and I just finally said, okay, it's time for me to make a video, bro, because like, this is getting out of control, and I really want to say more than what I'm typing off my keyboard, because, you know, it's better for me to be heard than to type off my keyboard sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get my thoughts and stuff like that on that whole situation. And yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. So I just want to say, I want to thank you guys for commenting, subscribing if you did, liking or disliking, you know, is all very much well appreciated. And I'm going to leave the question of the day at the end of the video, so you guys can leave your thoughts on what you think of this situation, and if you think SP if you think MP is a requirement, excuse me, dang, what the hell wrong with me, a requirement for you to enjoy the game. And I will definitely try to get to you guys as quickly as I can. Deuces.